Cindy. Good evening. Hey, sis. I gotta get my dance out. It's been a while. So I'm just breathing and calming down. Y'all see the title? The fair ones. Because you got the fair ones. Hey, Steven. All right, y'all. So it's been a while. I hope everyone is doing well. The title of this segment is The Fair Ones. And actually, I got this title a few weeks ago. And I kept saying, I'm going to get on, I'm going to do it, you know. But things kept happening, you know. I've been in the air, I've been over here, I've been over there. So tonight I said, you know what, just get it done. Just get it done. Because a lot of times we want the fair ones because we feel like life keeps boxing us into a corner. You know, we got to make lemonade. You know, just life sometimes just feels like you didn't get the fair ones. You know, life is not fair. All of that, you know. So I wanted to get on and tell you that you got the fair ones. If you want a fair one, you got the fair ones. I even looked it up. And one of the definitions, it's like a urban definition. Hey, Sandman. Thank you very much. And one of the definitions said that it was a well-deserved punch. So I'm going to assume a well-deserved means, yeah, you got to give them that one. You deserve that, you know. But the other was hand to hand, you know, no weapons, just a fair fight. Another one said that it was extinct, that this situation is extinct, and that it's generally a situation where two individuals with like animosity or differences or whatever agree to fight a good fight, agree to, you know, do the fair ones without anyone jumping in, without any of that other stuff. Hey, Quandra, without any disturbances or influences from the outside. Just the fair ones, just period, the fair ones. It said it's a beautiful and rare occurrence in the street. It just doesn't happen anymore. Everybody either wants to sucker punch, shoot, unfair, you know. But anyway, I wanted to tell you and remind you that you got the fair ones. You got the fair ones, and you should take advantage of the fair ones. You got it, and you should take advantage of it, because even though we think life, you know, gives us lemons and we have to make lemonade, strawberry lemonade, raspberry, you know, sometimes lemonade with no sugar. If you think about it, you oftentimes have the fair ones. Sometimes you have a way of escape. Sometimes you have a clear playing field. Sometimes you can see afar. Sometimes you're right in position, but we often do not take advantage of the fair ones. So I'm here to tell you today that the enemy's not going to stop doing his job. So when you see him coming, prepare yourself. Sometimes we say we don't see him coming, but when we have hindsight, we say, oh man, I could have did this or I could have did that. So like in boxing and sports, oftentimes, you have an even playing field. So whereas you got a weight class, they try to, balance it out, height, age, things like that, whether it's little league or professionalism. So a lot of times you do get a fair one, an even playing field. So learn about yourself, because when you learn about yourself, you have a better advantage. You have a more fair position. You can get your stance. You can navigate life a little bit better. You have those opportunities. You have choices, skills, education, and sometimes you have a miscellaneous advantage, a miscellaneous human advantage. I mean, it just happens. Sometimes we get favor. I don't know. It happens in life. So I'm here to tell you to take advantage of it, because if you don't, you box yourself into a corner. If you don't, you lose leverage. If you don't, you have regrets. So come out kicking, come out punching. Sometimes you even got to hit first. That's the truth. Sometimes you really do. Sometimes you have to hit first, because if you see something coming at your head, if you see a ball flying, just a ball, you see it coming, but you might be on, I don't know, the baseball field. If you're just out there and you see the ball come, what are you going to do? You're going to block, you're going to hit it, you're going to smack it, you're going to do something. So a lot of times you have time to kick, sometimes to just prepare. Hold on, y'all, let me get my... So sometimes you have time to prepare. Sometimes you have the ability, like I said, the skill, the education, the advantage to get a fair one. So don't miss your fair one opportunity. Take advantage of them. You have them more often than you think you do. That's one of the things I want you to remember. You have them more often than you think you do. Yeah, life happens. We get it. We understand it. That's just what it is. But use the knowledge that you gain from situations, from your experiences. Use the knowledge that you gain from others' situations and their experiences. You don't always have to learn certain lessons in such a way. If you use your knowledge, you can avoid situations. You can avoid a bad fight. You can avoid when the odds aren't stacked, in your favor. So if you think about a chess game, yeah, someone may have a better skill than you, but sometimes you can opt out until you gain the skill. That's why you have to use your knowledge and your wisdom. That's why you have to take advantage of the fair ones. Hey, Kevin, so stop playing the victim. Stop accepting the victim role all the time. Stop blaming everyone. Take responsibility for your fight. Period. Take responsibility for your energy. Take responsibility for your actions, for your intentions. Take responsibility. You want the fair ones? You got the fair ones. Many a times, because I said you see it coming. You see it coming. Sometimes you see the same situation coming at you and you refuse to kick. You refuse to block. You refuse to hit and throw blows. You go into victim mode. You go into your emotions. You go into avoidance. Come on now. You have the fair ones. You got a fair one. Hit back. Punch back. Don't get boxed into the corner, because you have the opportunity to do the right thing, the necessary thing, the possible thing, period. You have to take responsibility and take advantage of the fair ones. You know, people get sucker punched, or they say life sucker punched them, but sometimes it really didn't. You did not take advantage of the fair one because it was standing right in front of you. And you decided to turn your face, hide your head, avoid making a decision, or making a decision because you wanted to avoid something else. So listen, you got the fair ones. Again, it may not seem like it's a baseball coming straight at your face. It's situations in life coming straight for you, trying to disrupt your finances, trying to disrupt your home, trying to attack your children. It's different things that are coming, but you see them. You see them. So yelling about it doesn't change the situation. No, you got the fair ones. So kick. So punch. I don't know, slap it down. And you do that by organizing, strategizing, revitalizing, prioritizing. That's how you move. That's how you fight the good fight. That's what's necessary. That's how you win. Don't wait until you're boxed into the corner. Don't wait until your back is up against the wall. Sometimes you can't avoid it. But don't wait when you have the right playing field, when you have the right position. Come on, y'all. It is what it is. You can organize. When you organize, you make your to-do list. When you organize, you write stuff down, you know, your day-to-day. You write stuff down for the week, for the month, for the year even. You plan. And then you can strategize. That's how you fight. You strategize. You find out what you need to do, how you need to do it, and when you need to do it. What you need to say, when you need to move, how you need to move. Come on. When you're boxing, you bob, you weave, you duck, you punch, you throw haymakers when necessary. But oftentimes you don't need to bite the ear of your opponent because you got the fair ones. So don't miss your opportunities. Don't wait. Strategize. Say what you need to say when you need to say it. Be direct. Be straightforward. It's okay. Find out who you need to say yes to. Find out who you need to say no to. Not anymore to. Oh yeah, I want to do this now. Strategize and then prioritize. Come on now. Is your health important? Is your relationship important? Is your career important? Prioritize. You got the fair ones. You got the fair ones. Come on. Be intentional. Be strategic. Like I said, be direct. No, I'm not doing that anymore. Or I'm so sorry, I didn't mean to do it. Those were not my intentions. I'm doing this now. What can I do for you? I apologize. That's a part of a fight. If you know what you're fighting for. Thanks, Giovanni. If you know what you're fighting for, sometimes you might need to say, I'm leaving today. Sometimes you might need to say, no, I'm going to take you to England, baby, because, I'm sorry. I apologize. We're going to work this thing out. Sometimes you need to say, I'm taking another position. Sometimes you need to say, I'm doing my 2-week notice. I'm going at it a different approach to the situation. I don't know. You know. But be clear. Yes, it's be direct and know what you're fighting for. Don't just be out here. Don't just be out here. Right, not ambiguous. Don't just be out and around waiting for things to happen so you can just react and respond. Remember when I told y'all I was playing chess and I could not beat the game when I was flying? I was in the air and I played chess the whole flight and I couldn't win until it finally just dawned on me. I was playing defense. You can't win only playing defense because everything else is going to dictate the outcome. I don't want to play and I don't want to fight with my back up against the wall all the time. No, strategize to win. My mind kept saying, oh, what is my opponent going to do? What is my opponent going to do? Yeah, that's good. But what do I want to do? What am I going to do? How am I going to accomplish this? What am I willing to lose? Come on, y'all. You got the fair ones. Would you say, sis? We need to make decisions fairly, level playing field. We have to make decisions. It's about your choices. It's about your decisions. What do you want? What are you fighting for? What game are you playing? Because when you have the fair ones and you're taking advantage, you also have to revitalize. So you're strategizing, you're prioritizing, you're prioritizing because that's the most important. But when you're revitalizing, you recognize what has happened. You recognize what has gotten dull. You recognize what's boring now. You recognize what you might need to do to build yourself back up, to build your relationship up, to build your position up. You revitalize it. Come on. Y'all have the information. Use your wisdom, your determination, and your skill to get things done, to accomplish your goals. Don't be the victim. And don't keep saying, oh, I gotta make lemonade. You only have to make lemonade when you refuse to take advantage of the fair ones. And I promise you, you have the fair ones more often than you think. You have them more often than you think. So listen, take the stairs. Refuse to take the elevator. Revitalize your legs. Get the circulation back. If you have a desk job, stand up every hour. Come on. It's common sense, most of it. It's common sense. Revitalize. Drink your damn water. If you're tired, if your skin is not, looking good, if it's not supple, drink your water. Come on. You got the fair ones. Fight the good fight. If you need to go to the doctor, go get your pills. Go get your medication. Go get your iron. Go get your shot. Go do what you have to do. You have a clear, fair playing field, period. And knowing is half the battle. Come on, y'all. Knowing is half the battle. So, again, revitalize. Do some squats. Do some stairs. Walk to the corner. Walk to the corner instead of doing it every day. Walk once a week. Then go twice a week. Then go 3 times a week. Revitalize your life. Invest in your health. Do what you have to do. You got the fair ones. Y'all know the enemy is never going to get off his post. He's going to be right there in his corner waiting for the bell to ring. This time. So you got to stay ready. You got to stay alert. And you have to prioritize what's important to you. Come on, y'all. What's important to you? What's important to me may not be important to you. And what's important to you may not be important to me. You know, it's your journey. Prioritize the things that you need. Fight back. Kick back. Hit back. And sometimes you gotta hit first. Keep it simple, stupid. Yes, it's the kiss of business, period. It's not that complicated. Yeah, life can get complicated, but it's really a simple concept. Keep it clean. Keep it simple. Keep it direct. Do what you have to do. You got the fair ones. Yes, sis, give yourself a well-deserved slap. Get up and get at it. Come on, y'all. It's your journey. It's your fight. We pick and choose our battles. Yes, we do. And when you pick and choose your battles, you want the fair ones. You're not going to go to somebody's houses where it's a bunch of people and it's just you. That's not the fair ones. Be smart. Be smart about it. You're not going to cuss somebody else out at your job when you could lose your job. That's not the fair ones. Come on. Be smart about it. It's your journey. It's your relationship. Do you want that relationship? Do you want it to grow? Do you want it to thrive? What do you want to get out of it? Okay. Well, if you need to kick out gossip, turn your phone off for a couple of weeks. If you need to go to the doctor, kick out your tiredness and go to the doctor. You know, punch your finances in the throat and stick to your plan. It's just what it is. Punch your finances right in the kidney. Do that budget and stick to it. Stick to it so you can stick it to them. It's really, really simple, like Fendi said. Keep it simple, stupid. Block the haymakers. Block the haymakers from your relationship. All the stress, unnecessary arguments. Block. Really, I mean, I'm just trying to tell you. You got the fair ones. Block it. Go to counseling. Block it. Keep people out your business. Block it. Straight and narrow. I promise you, you got the fair ones. Block it. And I'm telling you, beat the hell out of that doggone procrastination. Beat the hell out of procrastination with your discipline, your consistency, your persistence. Listen, beat the hell out of that procrastination. You got this. You got the fair ones. Y'all know what it is. Learn how to play chess. That's what it is. You know what it is. The shit's chess, not checkers. You got the fair ones. Don't play the victim role. Don't keep blaming others. You got the fair ones. Get your stance. Use your power. Use your wit. Use everything you have. And sometimes you gotta hit first because it's coming at you and you see it. You even have time to strategize. Come on, y'all. Level up. Everything has levels. Level up. You're not in kindergarten anymore. You even have belts when you do karate. Yellow belt, red belt, all of that. It's levels. What level are you playing on? You should be an expert in yourself by now, so that you can always have the fair playing field. Y'all know what it is. It's chess, not checkers. Make it a great evening. Go to sleep on purpose. Wake up with purpose, on purpose, in purpose. Meditate on the things you need to meditate on. Get your stuff done. You got the fair ones. No more victim roles. You got the fair ones. It's your life. It's your life, Kevin. Yes, it's your life. Y'all make it a great day. Y'all know what it is. It's chess, not checkers. And I'm here to tell you, go for it. Do what you gotta do. You got the fair ones. Thank you, sis. I appreciate you. All right, y'all, I'm going to go out with my little music. I know it's been a while. I appreciate you tuning in and supporting my segments. Thank you for giving me the love when I'm out and about. I'll see you hopefully tomorrow. Hopefully tomorrow. If not, I'll see you on the book. Hopefully flying in the air, doing what I'm supposed to do, going for it, going hard. That's just what it is. Yes, and shirts are still available, always. Thanks, Kevin. Yes, go for it. It's chess, not checkers. It's not checkmate. It's chess, not checkers. It's not over until he says it's over. Again, come on. Prioritize, strategize, organize, and something else eyes. But y'all know what it is. Go ahead and get your business done. Do what you're supposed to do. And you can still buy a shirt, whether it's a sexy and saintly shirt, whether it's chestnut checker shirt. And oh, y'all, let me tell you, my sister and I are going to do a book review. We'll post it and let you know when it's going to be. Her book is really good. I'm just going to give her that shout out right quick. Come on, y'all. Keep on the play of faith. That's what it takes as well. All right, y'all. Y'all know what it is. You want the fair ones? You got the fair ones. What game are you playing? Y'all gotta get serious about this thing. You know what quarter you're in? Third quarter already. It's 2019. You got the fair ones. Throw them blows. Hand-to-hand combat. It's right there in your face. What are you gonna do? I promise you, more often than you think, you got the fair ones. Make it happen. Y'all have a good evening.